Good morning, everybody. Mike McCoy here. How's everybody on this beautiful morning? Let's see what we can get done. Yeah. I would have a little story time today. We'll talk a little bit about my grandmother. Her name was Burley Peak. That's what everybody called her. Her given name was Roberta Peak, but everybody called her Burley. And she raised me. Whatever I've become, whatever success in life that I have achieved, Granny was responsible for it. Or she's the one that set the standard. And Granny was a good woman. As a matter of fact, she's the best person I ever know. She's better than me. She's better than Mother. She's just absolutely, she was the best person I ever know. Never hear her cuss or something like that in my life. Shit far is the worst thing I ever heard her say. And you'd never get her to talk about nobody. Granny went out of her way to find good in people instead of hunting for bad. And somebody that was just worthless or bad, Granny would say, oh, they ain't really like that, they're just putting on or something. They was really like that. She just wanted to give everybody the benefit of a doubt. Granny was dirt poor. She had a hard life. She was born in 1897. And got married sometime around 1916, somewhere around there. Oh, here we go. Don't even know where I was at. Everybody and his brothers called me. But Granny married a man named Charlie Edwards. And back at that time, there was a lot of mining going on over in there where I'm from. They mined tile, soapstone, you know. And Charlie worked at a talc mine. And it was about this time of year, maybe a little later. Charlie is wanting to get his corn out. And he went to my grandmother's dad and asked him if he would work in his place for a couple days when he planted his corn. And back then you could do that. You could hire somebody to take your place in the mine and save your job if you just took off it for you. And Granny's dad said no, said I ain't. Said that looks way too dangerous to me. Said there's a big old rock hanging out over the entrance of that thing, and that looks to me like that's just a death trail, you know. And Charlie said okay, you know, he'd figure out something. And that was, I think that was on a weekend. And Monday morning when Charlie went to work, I guess that hearing about that rock sort of burned on Granny's mind. And when they started to go out the door, Granny said, you be careful. Said, I worry about that rock falling and having a cave in, you know. And Charlie said, don't worry about that. Said, that rock's as solid as a handle on a jug. And Granny said, well, jug handles break sometime. And that's the last words she ever spoke to him. I One up in the morning, Granny was out on the porch doing something or other, and the mine was just up on the mountain, pretty much straight across from where she lived. And Granny seen her dad come up the road on his mare horse, and Granny said that's the only time she ever seen her daddy run that horse, that it was in full gallop. And up the mountain he went. And there's all kinds of people going up there for this time, you know. And Granny knew something had happened. And that evening, they give her the news that Charlie has got killed. Him and another man was in the mine. I can't remember that other man's name. But stuff started happening. The rock started. I know they was getting ready to have a cave in. And the guy that was working with Charlie run back in the mine. And Charlie tried to run out the entrance of the mine. And as he went out, that rock just fell on him and squished him. Killed him instantly. And Granny had a week-old baby when this happened. I think he was a week old that day. And you know, back then they didn't have social services and social security and welfare and everything. You just had your community to help you and your family. And naturally, Granny's family pulled together and helped her. But Granny's seen a tough road there for a long time. And she sued the mine. And she come out with $750. They buried him. They done the complete burial, coffin, headstone, the whole 9 yards. And she got $1,000, and she wound up with $850. The lawyer got the other $250. And you know, today that ain't nothing. That's what a week's work at. But this was in 1918. And in 1918, $750 to buy a nice farm. Granny said she could have bought every place over there if she could have wanted it. Well, Granny was flush with all this cash, and I'm sure everybody in the community knew it. And along come my grandpa. His name was Garrett Thief. Grandpa was like 20 years older than Granny. He'd never been married. As best I can tell, he had been a drunk most of his life. But he had quit drinking. And him and Granny married. They raised Estes and they had 4 more kids. 2 of them were stillborn. And my mother and my aunt, they survived. But I don't think Grandpa was ever really good at managing. Granny bought him a sawmill, him and his brother. And they sawmilled for a few years. And then the mill just sort of disappeared. Granny never seen a penny out of that mill. I think Grandpa's brother wound up with it. And that was just the way it worked. That property I own on Laurel, my grandpa and his brother caught the back taxes up on it, and that's how they wound up with it. Their dad had dementia, and he hadn't paid the taxes in years. But, you know, Granny just had a rough road to hoe there. And Estes left home when he was about 20. And he married this girl in Tennessee. And I've got those letters up there at the house where Estes had wrote Granny, you know, and Granny is begging him not to marry her. Estes was carrying on about how good a person she was. Granny knows she was. Well, they hadn't been married but about a week. And I'm satisfied they killed Estes. They claimed that the mumps fell on him and killed him. Salmonella poison mimics the mumps. And the reason they killed Estes was they thought that he had some money coming to him. That $750, Estes felt like it was his. And I can see how, you know, that was his dad that died. But Grandpa had long since went through that money. And in Estes' letter, Estes mentioned it. Grandpa and his brother needed to come up with some money to pay him, you know, what they owed him. Well, I'm sure Estes got killed. Grandpa wasn't interested. Charging nobody of murder or anything. But they killed Estes. I'm satisfied. And back at that time, they would set up with a corpse. They'd set up all night long. They'd bring the body home, and they'd sit with it, and then the next day they'd take it to the church and have services and bury it. And while they was setting up with Estes, his wife's brother stole the neighbor's cattle. There's just a bunch of thieves. But I just kind of took Estes' place. I was born in 1951, and Estes died in 1939. So I was kind of the granny of the son that she lost, you know. And I was all right with it. I mean, there's even a time or two she inadvertently called me Estes, you know. But Granny was a fine woman. She worked hard, had to put up with a lot. She raised me, she raised my sister. Mom had young'uns scattered all over the country, and there was a mother to none of them. Mom was just somebody that was pretty much there. Most of my memories of my mother is her raising sand about something that was not going to suit her. Mom had a fetish for really genius, I do believe. Stepdad, when she married him, he had just a local drunk got down a tooth in his head. All I heard all my life was how smart he was in school. It didn't show me much. But I'm proud of my grandmother. I'm proud of what she done for me. If it hadn't been for Granny and Mary Ruth, there's no telling where I'd wound up or how I'd wound up. When I met Mary Ruth, I was heading down a pretty rocky road. I've been shot and shot and scratched and been 2 or 3 car wrecks. Should have killed me, but didn't. Never was even hurt. But she gave me a reason. Tried to be the best I could be. And I'm grateful to her for that. My grandmother was a fine woman. She survived on near nothing most of her life. was a teenager, young man, I was bad to drink. I'd come in, 3 sheets in the wind, and Granny done it 2 or 3 times. She'd sit on the bed there and just talk to me. She never once condemned me for drinking. She'd just talk about how the day had been. It didn't really matter. She'd just talk. And I wouldn't take nothing from conversations, you know. And now that I'm a grown man, I think I'm a little wiser than I was then. I know she just was glad I was home and safe. That's her way. What Granny was. And then Mary and Mary Ruth could not get along. I mean, them two was too much alike, I guess. They ain't never made a house big enough for 2 women. I moved out. That's hard for me to leave Granny. But Granny knows what I needed to do. I'll never forget. Granny was mad one day. She acted like, I don't think she was even mad. She knowed that me and Mary Ruth didn't work. She looked at me and said, you ain't never been nothing but a bird for me. I said, I want you to get out of here. Blah, blah, blah. Hurt my feelings. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever been hurt any word. But basically what Granny is doing, the mama bird is pushing the baby bird out of the nest. And she did. I'm grateful for her for that. The best thing me and Mary Ruth ever done is bought her own house. Granny was a very wise woman, very good woman. She wore out 3 Bibles. I've got the one she wore out while she was raising me. I stole that Bible when my mother, I guess I don't know, but anyway, when they went to the funeral home to make arrangements, I stayed at the house. And then I went in there and I got my grandmother's Bible. Got her pocket knife. From it down. And I've still got, well, I ain't got the pocket knife. I've given the pocket knife to my son, Chad. I've still got that Bible. And it's worn and frayed. All here. Means a lot to me. Granny was a character. I was probably 5 years old. Granny was laying on the couch, sleep. She was that headache on. And I thought she was dead. You know how young it is. I was really concerned. And I thought, well, I don't want to touch her if she's dead. I need to find out if she's dead. And His clothespin went there. So I decided I'll take that clothespin and I'll put it on her nose. And if she's dead, she won't let on. And if she's alive, you know, we'll know it. Well, Granny was very much alive. I believe that old woman cleared that couch 6 inches. Turned that clothespin loose. And I found out what it was like to get the seat of your britches warm. She popped my hind end good. Granny was alright. When I was little, we'd go have picnics. Just go up the woods and have a cheese sandwich, bologna, peanut butter, no matter what. We'd have a picnic. And you know, something that simple to mean that much is incredible. That really meant a lot to me. That was Granny. I think about her often. I'm sure one of the main reasons I'm still here is because Granny is pulling for me. The Lord, I'm sure she sent up several prayers for me over the years. And I feel blessed for knowing her. And that going right there, she's a fine woman too. I've been really fortunate. I've had two great ladies in my life. Both of them is extremely headstrong. They're great nonetheless, or are great. Mother holds me together and I fall apart. And I do the same for her. We've just grown to know one another in the last almost 50 years. We know how to push one another's buttons too. That's part of it too. Well, I'll get off from here. Ready.
My name is Paul. Thanks for watching. You have a great day.
Got it.